Where are we going to be in 50 years from now? That's the million-dollar question. And our industry started in 1968, the first commercial winery out in Erie, Presque Isle. We are babies of the industry in Pennsylvania. We had a huge gap to pick up from the biggies of the world, California, as well as Europe. I kind of look to where we're going to be as to some of the other people that are on our same wavelength, such as New York State, Oregon, and Washington State. All of their industries are around 50 years old as well, and you've seen big growths in a lot of those states, maybe surpassing some of the things you hear about Pennsylvania. But in terms of where we're going to be, it all starts in the vineyard for us, and that's why we really look to the varieties we plant as to what's going to take us to the next level. Like I said, everything we do here is estate bottled, and we really think that we have a very unique climate to produce some great wines to compete on the world level. And that is our goal. Some of the wines that you'll see, you may recognize that have been in the world may not be the ones that we're going to excel with. Can we compete with California making a $12 Cabernet Sauvignon? I don't think so. I think we have to look to some new varieties, which we've been very successful at growing here, such as the varieties coming out of Cornell. We have Traminette, we have Cayuga, we have Vidal Blanc. Chambourcin is one of the best known varieties on the East Coast coming out of Cornell University. And we really need to look at what works best in our climate and not try and reproduce what's been successful already. I think we can do some of those wines and do them well, but to really distinguish ourselves from some of the other states and really show off what we can do best here, we have to really focus on some of the things that really work well in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is really known for a lot of humidity, not as long a growing season, a little cooler climate. I think you have to look at what varieties can really withstand a good year and sometimes maybe not as good as year. We're not going to have the California vintages where it's pretty much perfect weather from July, August, September. We have to look at things consistently that's going to make our consumer come back to us year in, year out with a consistent product. So like I said, hybrids are something that you'll see on the East Coast I think are very successful. Traminette for us is one of the most successful hybrids we've had. It's a Gewürztraminer hybrid. And again, when I say hybrid, you're taking the idea of a vinifera and you're crossing it with another hybrid to get the best of both worlds in terms of growing conditions. You're going to have looser clusters, you're going to have more disease resistance, and you're going to have all these things that help in a climate such as Pennsylvania that may have some pitfalls that other climates don't have, helps us be successful year in, year out. Chambourcin and Traminette, I believe, are going to be the two of the grapes that are going to take Pennsylvania in another 25, 30 years from being thought of as maybe a player in this industry to one of the leaders.